You were born with a purpose, shaped by a divine hand, and called to a destiny that only you can fulfill. Archangel Michael says, "You have acted in haste, and now the weight of your actions bears upon your soul." The heavens tremble, and the air around you thickens as the reality of what has been done begins to sink in. The voice of divine authority resonates, not with anger, but with an unshakable force that cannot be ignored. A life was taken, a destiny altered, a path forever severed from what was meant to be. The one who was sent had a purpose, a mission intertwined with fate itself, yet now, that mission has been lost. The echoes of their last breath whisper through the wind, carried into the great unknown, a lament that will never be silenced. The world does not stop moving, but something in the air shifts. The skies darken, not in wrath, but in sorrow, the celestial sorrow of a life unjustly ended. What has been done cannot be undone, and yet, the weight of it lingers, pressing upon the very fabric of existence. Archangel Michael says, "The consequences ripple through time, unseen yet unfailing, a force that will demand reckoning." The angels stand in silent mourning, watching as the strands of fate fray at the edges, unraveling in ways that were never meant to be. The very ground beneath trembles, not in rage, but in mourning for the life that was meant to walk upon it. Like this veto to receive the light of forgiveness. The spirit of the lost does not fade away into oblivion. It lingers, caught between the realms, searching for what was stolen from them. A voice calls out in the distance, a whisper upon the wind, a question that will never receive an answer. What was their purpose? What path was severed? The divine tapestry is altered, a single thread yanked from the weave, creating a gap that cannot be mended. The one who was sent carried a message, a light meant to shine upon the world, yet that light has been extinguished before its time. The weight of actions cannot be dismissed, nor can they be buried beneath the sands of time. The heavens remember, the earth remembers, and the soul of the departed remembers. The consequence is not a punishment, but a reckoning of reality, an unchangeable truth that will echo for eternity. Archangel Michael says, "This is not the end, but the beginning of what must now come to pass." The heavens stir, shifting with the tide of what has been set in motion. A new path will emerge, but it will never be the one that was originally destined. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. The lost one's purpose does not vanish, it transforms, reshaping the world in ways unseen. The absence of their light creates shadows that will stretch into the hearts of many. Some will see, some will ignore, but none will be untouched by what has transpired. 777 Type Amen to receive the strength to carry the burden. The wind howls, carrying with it a message from beyond. The voices of the unseen speak, not in anger, but in truth, for truth cannot be silenced. The weight of one's actions is not in the moment, but in the endless ripples they create. To take a life is to remove a spark from existence, one that can never be replaced. The world shifts, ever so slightly, in ways most will never understand. The heavens do not rage, they mourn, for even the smallest of lives has a purpose beyond what the eye can see. There are no simple endings, no final words that can undo what has been done. The consequences will weave themselves into the fabric of time, silent yet unyielding. The soul lost may fade from sight, but its presence lingers in the echoes of what was meant to be. Archangel Michael says, redemption is not found in erasing the past, but in carrying its weight. The path forward is not one of forgetting, but of remembrance, of understanding, of acknowledging the truth of what has been done. The burden is heavy, but it is not one that can be set down. 888 Type Amen to receive clarity and guidance. The hands of fate move forward, but they do not erase. The spirit that was taken remains, not in form, but in presence, forever marking the path ahead. The consequences unfold, silent yet certain, never faltering, never ceasing. To take a life is to touch the fabric of existence itself, to alter that which was woven before time began. The heavens do not cast judgment as men do, they hold the truth, unshaken and unwavering. What has been done remains, but what comes next is a choice yet to be made. There is no returning to what once was. The past is not a door that can be reopened, nor a road that can be walked again. But in the weight of what has happened, there is still the whisper of possibility, the chance to move forward with understanding. Archangel Michael says, the soul cries out, not for vengeance, but for remembrance. The one who was lost was not meant to be forgotten, not meant to fade into nothingness. Their path may have been severed, but the mark they left will never be erased. 999 Type Amen to embrace the truth of what is and what must be. The wind shifts once more, carrying with it the echoes of what has transpired. The heavens do not rage, nor do they forgive, for forgiveness is not something given, it is something earned. The weight of truth is the heaviest burden of all, but it is one that must be carried. The world moves forward, as it always does, but some things remain. The lost soul does not disappear, it lingers in the spaces between, forever entwined with what was meant to be. The journey ahead is not one of erasing, but of understanding. The heavens watch, not with wrath, but with knowing. What has been done cannot be undone, but what comes next is yet to be written. And in the silence that follows, there is a single truth: some things can never be taken back. 111 Type Amen to walk the path of truth and understanding. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The message from Archangel Michael is one of profound significance. He speaks with authority and clarity, guiding you through a revelation that touches on the deepest aspects of your spiritual journey. The divine insight shared here is meant to serve as both a warning and a blessing, an acknowledgement of the immense power you wield in the unseen realms. The realization that you have just taken down someone who was meant to disrupt your purpose might be jarring, but it is not one to fear. Rather, it is an affirmation of your strength and connection to the celestial forces. Archangel Michael's voice resonates through the vast corridors of time and space, reverberating with an energy that both comforts and challenges you. He acknowledges the weight of this moment in your life, recognizing the turbulent emotions that come with such revelations. But as the protector of souls, Michael reminds you that this event is not one to regret. Instead, it is a testament to your resilience, your ability to rise above obstacles, and to protect the sacred mission that has been entrusted to you. In this world, many come into your life with hidden intentions, some unknowingly tied to your higher purpose, and others intentionally there to impede your progress. Those who stand in opposition are often unaware of the forces that govern the cosmic balance, just as you are sometimes unaware of the depth of the battle you are engaged in. But rest assured, there is no mistake in what has occurred. Michael's presence signals that the scales of justice have been balanced once more, that you have been led to a critical point where your divine protection ensured victory. As this process unfolds, Michael's guidance is clear. You must recognize the divine order in all things, even when the events around you appear unsettling or unfair. There is a greater plan at play, one that often requires you to make difficult decisions or sacrifices. These choices, while painful, will lead to the ultimate fulfillment of your divine purpose. Archangel Michael stands by your side, his sword raised to shield you from any further harm, ensuring that nothing can stand in the way of your destiny. The energy surrounding this moment is one of both reflection and empowerment. You may find yourself grappling with feelings of guilt or confusion, wondering if there was another way. Archangel Michael's words resonate with clarity, dispelling these doubts. You have done what was necessary. You have protected yourself and those you love from the forces that sought to harm you, and in doing so, you have furthered the mission of your soul's journey. Take a moment now to sit with this realization. Understand that there is no right or wrong in the eyes of the divine when it comes to matters of protection and survival. Your soul has been tested, and you have passed. The very fact that you are alive and standing strong is proof of the strength that resides within you. Archangel Michael's message is one of encouragement. You are never alone in this journey. You are always supported by the legions of angels and the forces of light that work in your favor. When the dust settles, and the full scope of what has transpired becomes clear, you will begin to understand that this moment is part of a much larger picture. You are being guided by a force far greater than yourself, and every action you take is part of the divine plan unfolding in your life. Archangel Michael's protection ensures that you are always on the right path, even when the road ahead seems unclear. This is a time for growth, for embracing the lessons that have come with this intense experience. Each obstacle you overcome brings you closer to the person you were always meant to become. Through the trials and tribulations, you are refined, like a precious gem being polished by the forces of the universe. Know that every challenge you face serves a purpose in your evolution, and as you continue to move forward, you will emerge stronger and wiser than before. Take this moment to pause and reflect. Close your eyes and feel the presence of Archangel Michael surrounding you, his wings enveloping you in a protective embrace. His energy is calming, soothing, and empowering, reminding you that there is nothing to fear. You are on the right path, and the forces of light are guiding you every step of the way. Allow this awareness to sink deep into your being, knowing that you are supported in ways you cannot even fully comprehend. As the energy shifts, remember that you are a warrior of light. The battle you face is not one of violence, but of truth, of standing firm in your purpose. You have been given the tools, the strength, and the guidance to overcome any challenge that comes your way. Archangel Michael's message is clear: you are invincible in the face of darkness, and your purpose will always prevail. Amen. When you stand in the midst of uncertainty, remember that you are never truly alone. Archangel Michael's presence is a constant reminder that you are guided and protected, no matter the challenges you face. He offers his support in every moment, ensuring that you are never overwhelmed by the forces that seek to harm you. The divine plan is always in motion, even when you cannot see it clearly, and Archangel Michael is a steadfast guardian who ensures that the light of truth will always shine through. This moment of realization is not just a reflection on past actions, but a stepping stone to something greater. The battle you've fought, and the victory you've achieved, is part of a much larger tapestry that spans lifetimes. In the grand scheme of things, this experience is a piece of the puzzle that is your soul's journey, a journey that is always progressing, always evolving. You are never static, you are always growing and expanding in ways that may not always be visible, but are always felt. Archangel Michael's message to you is one of trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in the divine order of the universe. Trust that every challenge you face is a necessary part of your evolution. Though the path may be difficult, it is always leading you to the exact place where you need to be. Michael's guidance ensures that you are never led astray. His sword of truth is always at your side, cutting away the illusions that stand in your way. In this time of reflection, know that your journey is not just about surviving, it is about thriving. You have been given everything you need to succeed, and the universe is conspiring to bring you to your highest potential. Archangel Michael's presence is a reminder of the immense strength you carry within you. It is a strength that comes from a place of love, light, and divine purpose. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. You have the power to shape your reality, to mold the world around you according to your vision. Archangel Michael's protection ensures that nothing can stop you from fulfilling your destiny. This is your time to rise, to step into the fullness of your being, and to claim the power that is rightfully yours. Know that as you move forward, you are not just walking a path, you are creating it, one step at a time. Remember, as you face new challenges and obstacles, that you are always protected. The divine forces are always working on your behalf, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with your soul's purpose. Archangel Michael is always there, watching over you, guiding you, and offering his strength when you need it most. His message is simple but profound: you are powerful, and you are never alone. Amen. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Through every trial, through every test, you have emerged victorious. This moment is not just an ending, but a new beginning. The path ahead may still hold challenges, but they are nothing compared to the strength you have developed. Archangel Michael's guidance ensures that you will never be caught off guard, that you will always have the clarity and protection you need. The power of light is within you, and it is unwavering. As you continue your journey, remember that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. You are not defined by the battles you face, but by how you rise from them. Archangel Michael stands as a beacon of strength, his light shining brightly in the darkness. With him by your side, you can face anything that comes your way. Take a deep breath and feel the divine energy flowing through you. It is the energy of the universe, the same energy that created the stars, the same energy that has always guided you. Archangel Michael's message is clear: trust in this energy, trust in the process, and trust in the divine plan that is unfolding for you. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are moving forward with strength, grace, and purpose. Archangel Michael says, you may be standing in disbelief, caught in the whirlwind of emotions that have overtaken your mind. The person you once believed to be a mere obstacle in your path was not just anyone, there was a hidden mission tied to their very existence. Now that they are no longer in your life, the revelation of this secret purpose weighs heavily upon you, but remember, everything has its divine reason, and this moment is part of a greater cosmic plan. As Archangel Michael's words echo in your mind, there is a shift in the energy around you. The weight of what has transpired begins to settle, not as a burden, but as a profound understanding that the forces at work in your life are far beyond your comprehension. What you believe to be an unfortunate event is actually part of a much larger and divine purpose. There is no need to fear what has been revealed, for your actions were guided by a higher power. The person you once saw as a foe, or someone who simply stood in your way, was not just someone you eliminated from your life by chance. Their mission was intricately woven into the threads of your journey. The forces that govern the universe are much more complex than we can see with our eyes, and each individual, no matter how fleeting their presence may seem, plays a role in the greater story of your soul's evolution. To comment on this moment, it is natural to feel overwhelmed by such an awakening. The truth can sometimes feel like a heavy burden, especially when it comes to realizing the true nature of those who crossed your path. However, take heart in knowing that everything is as it should be. Archangel Michael, the protector, assures you that nothing is random. This event, while seemingly shocking, is an essential part of your personal evolution.